Okay.
Hi, our project is called Forage, and this project is aimed to combat the problem of invasive species. So a lot of times you're walking around and you see a plant that might be invasive, but you don't know if you should remove it or not because maybe you're wrong. So our app helps solve that problem. And here you see the home screen where a user is able to upload pictures of plants that they see. So for example, we first have a picture of poison ivy, which, while is an unpleasant plant, is not an invasive species. And so if we submit this to our app, we can see that we get the result of what plant it is and I know that this is not invasive. However, if we choose a picture of a different plant, this is called red top. This is actually an invasive species in the United States. And you can see our app gives us some information about this. And so our app is not just identifying species, but also provides a gamification aspect to it. And
So if we go to my user profile page, I can see how many points I've accumulated, as well as the achievements that I've managed to get through finding specimens. Users get extra points if they find extremely invasive species and for the different species that they find. But we also give some points just for users finding non-invasive species because we really want to encourage people to get out into nature and really be on the lookout for invasive species.
And then finally, we have our leaderboard, and it shows the top 3 positions as well as the other people who are competing and finding invasive species. And basically, every time you find a native species, you get 5 points. And for established species, which aren't yet invasive but might be invasive, you get 10 points. For invasive species, you get 15. And then for widespread invasive species, you get 20. And basically, users are now incentivized to compete with their friends and try to get the highest score while also improving the environment.
So we hope by gamifying this process that we can cause some good in the community by bringing everyone together to hunt and eradicate invasive species.